On the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brendan McKay gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So striding in, Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
First pitch, 14.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Not your normal put-away pitch, a 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Fouled off. Chopped to third. He's got to hurry. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Braun.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. 1 inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Brock Holt now with a full count. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Batting first, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run for Christian Yelich. Number 17 for him on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So here's Avisail Garcia as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Garcia is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Here it comes on 0-2, and he fouls this one off. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over. Eric Lauer will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Dan, Dero, these Brewers here this afternoon. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff. And I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Garcia. And they can't run it down. Now another 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strike, keep that guy off the base path.
It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box now, Austen Meadows. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Meadows is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year, 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. Ready now, Jed Jerko. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Jed Jerko.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Meadows moving back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer to the left side. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So a runner on first with one out now. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Sogard, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now to the plate, Brandon Lau. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start, where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he rips it on the ground to second. Sogard is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First offering on its way.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now it's 2-0. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Jose.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is foul right side. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the one. They still trail 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Great play right there, and I love the way he played it. Sometimes when you slide for a ball, you give your eyes a little better angle to look up at it, and you kind of get your whole body under it. He's clearly practiced that a lot and made it look really easy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
In is Christian Yelich.
The right fielder.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now the pitch.
0-1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Braun.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Braun awaiting the 1-0.
That's out.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kiermaier on the run. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In the air out toward right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. And with one away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mike Zunino. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Swing and a miss, strike 2. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail things here 2-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder,
Avisail Garcia.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. Hit to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 5.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Jed Jerko now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
At the plate, Eric Sogard. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is line to left. Meadows is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Digging in for his second at bat, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. 2-2 the count. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 3-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Joey Wendell.
The right fielder, Joey Wendell.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now batting, Austen Meadows. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count.
Ball.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
No runs, no hits, one error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Standing in now, Brandon Lau, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Two and one.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. To third, right to him. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot.
Striding forward now is the DH, Manuel Margot. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The shortstop, Orlando.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The bat, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Brock Holt now. Strike taken to throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And it's fouled away. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Runner at second here with one man out. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
1-0. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the 2-0. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kiermaier looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center, his second home run of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. In now, Ryan Braun.
Number 8, designated
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 5-2 Milwaukee. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jose Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Striding in once again, Willie Adames. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home.
Back outside.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Called a strike there, 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail 5-2. Trevor Richards takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 34, Trevor Richards.
So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Avisail Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Richards, a 25-year-old. He's in his third season as a major league player. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
1-1. Two balls, one strike.
And he pops it up. Martinez in foul ground, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike two.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. Got him.
Now that's second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still out in front, 5-2. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
So striding forward now, Joey Wendell. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Two pitch is fouled away. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. To the plate now, Austen Meadows. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out.